complete listing of all the musical numbers in your program with highlights of the lyrics so that you can better follow the thought. And to facilitate that, there will be enough light in the house to read that throughout the performance. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and now I'd like to introduce you to our music director and your conductor for this evening, Mr. George Mackers.
Life people. But collectively, I look upon you with a disgust that amounts to absolute detestation. Pity me, my beloved friends, for such is my sense of duty that once out of my indentures, I shall feel myself bound to devote myself heart and soul to your extermination.
Poor lad, poor lad.
Well, Frederick, if you conscientiously feel it is your duty to destroy us, we cannot blame you for acting on that conviction. Always acting according to the dictates of your conscience, my boy, and chance the consequence.
Besides, we offer you little temptation to stay with us. We don't seem to make pirates who can. I'm sure I don't know why, but we don't.
I know why, but alas, I mustn't tell you, it wouldn't be right.
Why not, my boy? It's only 11:30, and you're still one of us till the clock strikes 12.
True. And until then, you're bound to protect our interests.
Here, here.
Well then, it is my duty as a pirate to tell you that you are all too tender-hearted. For instance, you make a point of never attacking a weaker party than yourselves. And when you attack a stronger party, you invariably get thrashed.
There is some truth in that.
Then again, you make a point of never molesting an orphan.
Well, of course. We are orphans ourselves, and we know what it is.
Yes, but it has gone about. And what is the consequence? Everyone we capture says he's an orphan. The last 3 ships we took proved to be manned entirely by orphans, and so we had to let them go. One would think that Great Britain's mercantile navy was recruited solely from her orphan asylums, which we know is not the case.
But hang it all! You wouldn't have us absolutely merciless.
There's my difficulty. Before 12 o'clock I would. After 12, I wouldn't. Was ever a man placed in such a delicate situation?
And Ruth, your own Ruth, whom you love so well, and has won her middle-aged way into your boyish heart. What is to become of her?
He will take you with him.
Well, Ruth, I feel some little difficulty about you. It is true, I admire you very much, but I have been constantly at sea since I was 8 years old, and yours is the only woman's face I've seen during that time. I think it is a sweet face.
It is. Oh, it is.
I say, I think it is. That is my impression. But as I have never had the opportunity of comparing you with other women, it is just possible I may be mistaken.
Oh, Ruth is very... Well, Ruth is very well indeed.
Yes, there are remains of a fine woman about Ruth.
Do you really think so?
I guess I do.
Then I will not be so selfish as to take her from you. In justice to her and consideration for you, I will leave her behind.
No, Frederick, it cannot be. You see, we are rough men. Rough. We're in a rough life. Rough, rough. But we are not so utterly heartless as to deprive thee of thy love. I think I'm right in saying that there is not one here who would rob thee of this inestimable treasure. For all the world holds dear. Not one. No, I thought there wasn't. Keep thy love, Frederick. Keep thy love.
You're very good, I'm sure.
Well, it's time the time we must be off. Frederick, when your process of extermination begins, let our deaths be as swift and painless as you can conveniently make them.
I will. By the love I have for you, I swear it. Would that you could render this extermination unnecessary by accompanying me back to civilization?
No, Frederick, it cannot be. See, I don't think much about a profession, but contrasted with respectability, it is comparatively honest. No, I shall live and die a pirate king. Oh, better far to live and die with black hands. Let the sanctimonious part with pirate and the pirate tar. Oh,
A lad of 21 usually looks for a wife of 17.
A wife of 17. You'll find me a wife of 1,000.
No, but I shall find you a wife of 47, and that is quite enough. Ruth, tell me candidly and without reserve, compared with other women, how are you?
Well, I will answer you truthfully, master. I have a slight cold, but otherwise I'm quite well.
I'm sorry for your cold, but I was referring rather to your personal appearance. Compared with other women, are you, beautiful?
I have been told so, dear master.
Ah, but lately,
Oh, no. Years and years ago.
what do you think of yourself?
Well, it is a delicate question to answer. But I think I am a fine woman.
That is your candid opinion.
Yes. I would be deceiving you if I told you otherwise.
Thank you, Ruth. I believe you, for I'm sure you would not practice on my inexperience. I wish to do the right thing, and if, I say if, you are really a fine woman, your age shall be no obstacle to our union.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping
Ah, surely I hear voices. Who has ventured to approach our all but inaccessible lair? Could it be Custom House? No, it does not sound like Custom House.
Confusion! It is the voices of young girls! If he should see them, I am lost!
Why, all is marvelous! A bevy of beautiful maidens!
Lost! Lost! Lost!
How lovely! How surpassingly lovely is the plainest of them! What grace! What delicacy! What refinement! And Ruth told me she was beautiful! Oh, false one, you have deceived me.
I have deceived you!
Yes, deceived me. You told me you were fair as gold,
And master, am I not so?
and now I see you're plain and old.
I'm sure I'm not a just so.
Upon my innocence you play.
And I'm the one to console.
Your face is lined, your hair is gray.
Gradually got so.
Maidens, woman, you deceive me, I who trusted so.
Master, master, do not leave me, hear me, here you go.
Maidens, woman,
Master, master,
maidens, woman,
master, master, leave me, do not leave me.
I who trusted so.
Master, do not leave me.
I who trusted so.
My love without reflecting, oh, do not leave, reject me. Take a maiden tender, affection roll and green. On very highest waiting has been accumulating. Summer 17, summer 17. Stretching on the desert, stretching on the desert. For he sucked the downward fruit that never ended here. My love on
Every single stage
has been accumulated.
been accumulated. 47 years. Faithless woman, you deceive me, I who trusted so. Faithless woman, you deceive me, I who trusted. What shall I do before these gentle maidens? I dare not show in this alarming costume. No, I must remain in close concealment until I can appear in decent clothing.
Climbing over rocky mountains, skipping in your lights and
enchanting spot. Except the mermaids, it's the very place for mermaids. We're only human beings down to the waist.
And it can't be said strictly to set foot anywhere. Tails they may, but feet they cannot.
But what shall we do until the time the servants arrive with the luncheon?
We are quite alone, and the sea is as smooth as glass. Suppose we take off our shoes, our stockings.
Stop, ladies, pray. I had intended not to intrude myself upon your notice in this effective but alarming costume. But in these peculiar circumstances, it is my bounden duty to inform you that your proceedings will not be unwitnessed.
But who are you to speak?
I am a pirate.
A pirate!
Ladies, do not shun me. This evening I renounce my vile profession. And to that end of pure and peerless maidens, oh blushing
The question is, has he not been a thing of beauty? Would she be swayed by such a keen sense of duty? For shame, for shame, for shame.
take no offenses with the non-beginner. I see that the portrait is gray. You get you hence young ladies while the coast is clear.
No, we must not lose our senses. If we sing and no offenses, we should not be here. I see that your portrait is nice. You ladies and ladies, let us kiss
Here's a first-rate opportunity to be married with impunity. Indulgent the publicity of a family domesticity, which quickly becomes our life. Consequently, matrimonial life. Our doctor of divinity who's located in the city.
We have missed our opportunity of escaping with dignity. Because of the publicity of our maidens' domesticity, which quickly becomes our life. Consequently, matrimonial life. Our doctor of divinity who's located in the city.
Our doctor of divinity resides in this city. Our doctor of divinity. Oh, divinity.
Monsters, ere your pirate caravans arrive, proceeding against our will to wed us all. Just bear in mind that we are wards in chancery, and father is a major general.
We better pause, or danger may befall. Their father is a major general.
Yes, yes, he is a major general.
Yes, yes, I am a major general. For he is a major general. He is
The rock of the major general.
a glorious major.
He is the rock of the major general. The rock of the major general.
I am the very model of a modern major general. Like information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and I couldn't fight historical. But mathematics of one and two and all category. I'm very well acquainted to the planets mathematical. I understand equations from the simple and quadratical. About my nuclear theory and my thinking with a lot of tips. God! Where's the radical mathematics for a lot? Integral and differential calculus, and the scientific things of beings and the maculus, children, matters, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major general. I know I really exist to reading authors and characters. That's an art of course, excited for eating comparison. The cocaine and giants, all the crafts of real galaxies, and colors like a full of reality for hours. I can tell you nothing off my nose and get dozens of these. I know the moving colors from the phones and the stuff, and I can all the people which I put the music's dinner for. Dinner for. Guys! And what's falling in the natural? That's dinner for. In fact, when I know what is meant by Lebanon and Lebanon, when I can tell it's a massive rifle from a javelin, when such affairs as stories and surprises I'm aware, and when I know precisely what is meant by commissary, when I have learned what progress has been made in modern government, when I know more of tactics than a novice in anatomy, in short, when I've a smattering of elemental strategy. Could you do it again? Only this time make it really, really fast. Yes. Presto editato, s'il vous plaît, master. And now that I've introduced myself, I should like to have some idea of what's going on.
Permit me. I'll explain in 2 words. We propose to marry your daughters.
Oh, dear me!
Against our wills, Papa. Against our wills.
Oh, but you mustn't do that! Yes, it's a picturesque uniform, but I'm not familiar with it. What are we? We're all single gentlemen. Yes, I gathered that. Anything else?
No, nothing else.
Oh, Papa, don't believe them. They're pirates, the famous pirates of Penzance.
The Pirates of Penzance! I've often heard of them.
All except this gentleman, who was a pirate once, but who is out of his indenture today, and who means to lead a blameless life evermore.
Wait a bit, I object to pirates as sons-in-law.
We object to Major Generals as fathers-in-law.
But we waive that point. We do not press it. We look over it. An idea. And do you mean to say you would deliberately rob me of these? The sole remaining props of my old age? And leave me to go through the remainder of my life unfriended, unprotected, and alone?
Well, yes, that is the idea.
Tell me, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Oh, dash it all!
Here we are again! I ask you, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan?
Often.
Yes, orphan. Have you ever known what it is to be one?
I say often.
Often. I don't quite think we understand one another. I say, have you ever known what it is to be an orphan? You say, often. As I understand you, you're repeating the word often to show that you understand me.
I didn't repeat the word often.
Pardon me, you did.
I only repeated it once.
True, but you repeated
But not
it.
often.
I think I can see where we're getting confused. When you say often, do you mean often a person who has lost his or her parents? Or often, see, frequently?
Ah, I beg pardon, I see what you mean.
Frequently. You said often frequently.
No, only once.
Exactly, you said often frequently. Only once. Oh, man of dark and dismal fate, forego your cruel employ. Have pity on my lonely state. I am an orphan boy. An orphan boy. An orphan boy. How sad an orphan boy. These children whom you see are all that I can call my own. Poor fellow. Take them away from me and I shall be alone. Poor fellow. If pity you can feel, leave me my soul remain in joy. See at your feet they kneel, their hearts you cannot steal, against the sad, sad tale of the lonely. story where they would have taken my daughters over the filmy waters. If I had an elegant fiction, indulging in innocent fiction, which is not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. If he's telling a terrible story, he'll die by a death of glory. He's not going to be my daughters over the filmy waters. If I take an elegant fiction to call it innocent fiction, but it's not in the same category as telling a regular terrible story. I take an elegant fiction to call it innocent fiction, but it's not in the same category as telling a regular story.
Although our dark career sometimes involves the crime of stealing, we'd rather think that we're not all together void of feeling. Although we live by strife, we're always sorry to begin. What we ask is life without a touch of poetry in it.
humble myself before the tombs of my ancestors and to implore their pardon for having brought dishonor upon their family escutcheon.
But sir, you forget. You only bought the property a year ago, and the stucco on your baronial castle was scarcely dry.
Frederick and his chapel, their ancestors, you cannot deny that. With the estate, I bought the chapel and its contents. I do not know whose ancestors they were, but I know whose ancestors they are, and I shudder to think that the descended by purchase, if I may so describe myself, should have brought disgrace to what I have no doubt was an unstained escutcheon.
Had you not acted as you did, these reckless men would have assuredly called in the nearest clergyman and married your lord's family on the spot.
I thank you for your proffered solace, but it is unavailing. I assure you, Frederick, that such is the anguish and remorse that I feel of the abominable falsehood of which I escaped these easily deluded pirates. I would go to their simple-minded chief this very night and confess all! I feel the consequences would be most disastrous to myself. At what time is your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11, and before midnight I hope to atone for my involuntary association with the pestilent scourge by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
Are your devoted followers at hand?
They are, they only await my orders.
Then, Frederick, let your escort lie in parted. Be summoned to receive a general's blessing ere they depart upon their dread adventure.
Yes, sir, may come.
year in every 4. His days should be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you'll easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit old. I'm afraid you don't appreciate the delicacy of your position. You see, you were apprentice to us.
Until I reached my 21st
No, until you reached your 21st birthday. And going by birthdays, you were only 5 and a quarter.
You don't mean to say you're going to hold me to that?
No, we simply remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Your sense of duty.
Don't put it on that footing. As I was merciful to you just now, be merciful to me. I implore you not to insist on the letter of your bonds as the cup of happiness is at my lips.
We insist on nothing. We content ourselves with pointing out to you your duty.
Your duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. My duty is all too clear. I abhor your infamous calling. I shudder at the thought of ever being mixed up with it. But duty is before all. At any price, I will do my duty.
Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow.
Let us fully open to my own situation. I will tell her right now I don't see my forces, but I never want to be and the word is good, in my hand,
Not a little matter, General, really silly. I should give you my advice upon the same.
He did! Oh yes, he did!
It breaks my heart to betray the honored father of the girl I adore.
Break it.
As your apprentice, I have no choice. None. It is my duty to tell you that General Stanley is no orphan.
What?
More than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand that in order to save his contemptible life, he dared to practice on our credulous simplicity?
Yes.
Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. We shall get our band and attack you more than castle this very night.
But
It's not a word! He is doomed.
Away, my heart's on fire. There's great destruction to repay. Every night, I desire. Let's stop and go away, away. Tell That makes a difference, of course. At the same time, we repeat, we cannot understand it at all.
No matter, our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents, or by our erring fellow creatures, and deprived of that liberty, which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force.
We should.
It is too late now.
It is.
When a felon is not engaged in his employment, so much soaring his felonious little plan. His capacity for innocent enjoyment is just as great as any honest man.
Honest man.
Our
we're orphans, for we know that way.
On your allegiance we have stronger claim. We charge you, ye. We charge you, ye. In Queen Victoria's name. We charge you,
Yield at once with humble knee, because with all our faults we love our King.
Yes, yes, with all their faults they love their Queen. Yes, yes, with all our faults they love their Queen.
Away with them and place them at the bar.
One moment, let me tell you who they are. They are no members of the common throng. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong. They are all noblemen who have gone wrong.
No Englishman unmoved that statement yet, because with all our faults we love our house of bliss. I pray, pardon me, ex-pirate king, here's will be pierced and death will have its fate. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my notice all of music.
At length we are provided with unusual facility to change pirate crime for dignified respectability.
Combined, I needn't say, with the unparalleled felicity of what we have been longing for. Unbounded domesticity.
Tomorrow morning early we shall quickly be personified.
Our medially coupled, conjugally matrimonified.
and it shall be accomplished by the Doctor of Divinity, who happily resides in the immediate vicinity.
In getting off my daughters, 8 or 9 or 10
Thank you.